In a bustling village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, lived a young warrior named Hiroshi. Known for his impatience and fiery temper, Hiroshi was driven by a relentless desire to become the greatest warrior in the land. Yet, despite his tireless training and fervent ambition, he felt a void within, a sense of unfulfilled potential that gnawed at him. One evening, after a particularly frustrating day, Hiroshi confided in an elderly villager who told him of a Zen hermit living in solitude atop the silent mountain. "The hermit speaks little, but his wisdom runs deep," the old man said. "Perhaps he can help you find what you seek." Determined to find answers, Hiroshi set out at dawn the next day. The climb was arduous, the path steep and treacherous. As he ascended, the noise of the village faded, replaced by the serene whispers of nature. Hours passed, and as the sun began to set, Hiroshi reached the summit, exhausted but resolute. At the peak, he found the hermit sitting quietly, gazing over the vast expanse below. Hiroshi approached, his frustration and questions bubbling over. "Master," he began, "I have trained relentlessly, but something is missing. How do I achieve true greatness?" The hermit turned to Hiroshi, his eyes reflecting a profound stillness. He said nothing but pointed to the peak and then to a small, simple hut nearby, motioning for Hiroshi to sit. Confused and impatient, Hiroshi sat beside the hermit, waiting for words of wisdom that never came. For hours, they sat in silence as the night enveloped the mountain. Hiroshi's mind raced, questions and doubts swirling. Eventually, he could bear it no longer. "Master, please, I came here for answers. Why do you remain silent?" The hermit smiled gently and rose, motioning for Hiroshi to follow. They walked to the edge of the peak, where the vast landscape stretched out beneath them. "Observe," the hermit said softly, breaking his silence. "What do you see?" Hiroshi looked out over the silent expanse, the village below a mere speck, the horizon stretching endlessly. As he stood there, a sense of calm began to wash over him. The vastness and quietude of the mountain contrasted starkly with the noise and chaos of his mind. "You sought answers in noise and action," the hermit finally spoke. "But true wisdom and strength are found in silence and stillness. This mountain, in its quiet solitude, reflects the peace you lack within. Clarity and inner peace are the foundations of true greatness." Hiroshi spent the night in the hermit's hut, the silence around him now a comforting embrace rather than a source of frustration. He began to meditate, focusing on his breath, letting go of his racing thoughts. As dawn broke, he felt a newfound clarity, a stillness he had never known. In the days that followed, Hiroshi descended the mountain with a transformed spirit. He integrated silence and meditation into his daily routine, finding balance between action and reflection. His mind, once a turbulent storm, became a calm sea. This inner peace allowed him to approach his training with renewed focus and patience. Over time, Hiroshi's skills as a warrior grew, but more importantly, he achieved a sense of fulfillment and purpose. He became a respected leader in his village, not just for his prowess in battle, but for his wisdom and serenity. His journey up the silent mountain had taught him the most profound lesson of all, that true greatness comes from within, nurtured in the quiet depths of one's own soul. The village thrived under Hiroshi's guidance, and he often shared his story with others, encouraging them to seek inner peace and clarity. The legend of the Silent Mountain and the Wise Hermit became a beacon of hope and inspiration, reminding everyone that the path to achieving anything begins with finding peace within oneself.